Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. We're back. We're going to go ahead and add some tabs. So I've taken the liberty of decorating my tabs already, and I wish I would have done it differently because I did it the hard way because I was distracted. I was talking to my daughter on the phone, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave one of these for my template. And this one I already had done, and I did a little paper ruffle up the edge of that one, and then I have a paint chip on the back. So that one was already done, but then I took some of the packaging and I glued a tab inside the packaging and then like folded it over and glued it on the back. Yeah, it would have been a lot easier to just make the tab template, take this on the packaging. Anyway, inside of all of my tabs are the packaging. So I have 7 made. This is my extra template one. I've got the green packaging one, the green ruffled one. I've got a magazine page, which is a deep blue. It's actually this page. It's the same page as, oh, it's not in here. It's in the other signature, the dandelion. The dandelion and the fairy page right here. Right there. Okay, so it's really dark blue. Then I made one with ribbon, the pink, baby girl pink ribbon. And you can still see the barcode on there, so that's kind of fun. And then I used some tissue. This one is a weird size. It didn't come out right here, and it's going to bother me. I got to fix that. Because this one I wrapped twice. I went over it, and it was still too sticky from the glue stick, so I had to wrap this one twice. This is 4 layers of tissue paper. Now it looks like a top hat to me. Oh, man. And then I got to thinking, how am I going to add this to the page? Because it's not going to be like a normal tab. You flip over the page and you glue it to both sides or sew it or whatever, which would be kind of like this one, see? Well, mine isn't going to be like that. Mine are just going to be sewn on one side, and we'll still see it from the other side. And that's what we're going to work with, okay? So, I got this pink one, ribbon. So I used different materials for every single one. And there's my tissue paper. And I did one out of envelope, blue envelope, right there. And then my last one I used out of the little remainder of the Kleenex box. And this is the one that I tried to trace on there. And I have 2 that I can actually, this will be one where it gets sandwiched in somewhere. Okay, so then I got another idea, which doesn't have anything to do with tabs. I just got distracted. I took a couple of these word things and I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if, like, you see people stamp on fabric? And like this, like a fat strip of this whiteness here. And I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So I went ahead and I had to work really, really hard to get this on here. And I don't know if by using this, if it's going to like rub off of here. I mean, I was pushing so hard, I cramped my hand using my bone folder and really scraping that into the fabric. So I only did 3 of these. So I've got Miracle and Wisdom. And the last one's my favorite because I added a little tassel and it says Destiny. Isn't that cute? From that rug, the little bit of the teal goes with this, and I just think that's super adorable. So I might have this hanging out, which might be so fun. So then that would mean you would have 8 tags or tabs hanging out, which, that's okay. This one definitely not going to turn into, maybe we'll just, talking myself into just assembling it on here. But once I sew across the bottom, you're not going to see it. So I have to pull it up, and then it's a little bit long. Anyway, and then Miracle, and I thought that was kind of like the peachy tone. Really, really pretty. I thought that would be really fun. There's a ton of places to put this stuff. Anyways, we're doing tabs today. So I'm going to go ahead and I know I have a tab on this page here. So I didn't count that, okay? Because that's for my insert, so that doesn't really count. But I want to use the pink with the pink, and I know there's no pink in the second signature, or no pink pages. There's a salmon one, which I guess it wouldn't look too terrible on that page. But in here is yeah, it's just hard. It's hard finding the pink. So the only last pink one is at the very end. Oh, that's in that book. Is this teal salmon. See, and I just think that's, yeah, see, that to me is too clashing. Now, this one would work This one would work here because these tones here are very similar. Now, this page is too small. We're not going to see this sticking out. So anyway, I'm going to work from the beginning of the signature to the end. So the third signature. So let's do pink at the beginning. And that is just so blendy. I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah, that's like identical color. Oh, that's funny. I think we're going to do it anyways, just because I don't even think you're going to see that sticking out. I'd have to like, and my book is so chunky because I've got everything filled in here because I wanted to sew these on and I don't want to lose any of the pieces. So when I bind this in, I might have to take the stuff out of the pocket. So to be able to see that, it's going to have to be like extend a page here. So maybe like the biggest one that I can see is this collage page. This would be a good, but there's one right there. So on the other side of that, so this would be a good spot for one, but I don't want the same green packaging. And I didn't really want this tab to be the same as that back there. I don't want Destiny. This has got to go in a special spot. We could do the stars, maybe. Could do the stars. I'm not too sure here. I think this light blue would be all right too. I feel like the light blue would be okay. So if I did that, I still got to find a spot for this pink one. So that means I'd have to put the blue one more towards the top. I don't like that. I like it right here. Right here is about fine for me. Okay, let me just shut my book. Yeah, that'll probably work. That'll probably work. Okay. So before I glue that down though, I want to check and see, because my other option is to put this pink tab and then see I got this one down here, but I can scoot this up. That's the nice thing about this not being bound in. If you bind your book in there, you're pretty much stuck with wherever they're sitting, because I don't want these two tabs to clash here and here. And no, I don't want to glue it because this flips open. That's just a whole mess waiting to happen if I do that. I don't want it on the back of my book. That's kind of weird. And the back last page of the signature, I'm trying to say. So I could do that. I think I'll do that. I think I'll put it on this page here in the back. I don't think I really need it down at the bottom because I still have two other signatures. So that's going to look kind of weird. I want to try to stagger them. I want them to be in different places, but I don't want it to be all like, you know, the same. So wherever they land is we're just gonna go for it. Okay. So we're gonna do these tabs. I thought I would save time by already having them glued down and made. And then, well, I was also talking to my daughter in the same session. I was able to make up some really fun journal tags and journal cards, and I made a I'm looking at it. I made a big giant tag out of scrapbook paper pad. And I want to make sure I give myself enough room here to actually sew that, attach that to the page. But I don't want to cover up the Ghirardelli. All right. So that means I don't want this pink one sitting right behind that. See that? When I shut it, and I don't want it sticking out so far. Okay, I need my cover. I gotta have my cover so I know that it's not sticking out so far that it sticks out of the book. I don't know. I just don't really like stuff that sticks out of the book. So I am going to have to cover up the eye if I'm going to put it here, which is already sticky now. So that's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Yes, I'm really excited to show you my new junk that I made. And I'm telling you, I have hours and hours and hours and hours invested in this January junk journal that is February finish it. And I have not even played with any of my treasure stuff. The only time I get to pull out my treasure stuff is when I do the Thursday treasure tags. So it is quite funny to go from using this junker stuff to the treasure stuff. It's like, oh, I can use that. Okay. There. I think that'll be a little better. Because there's no way for me to tuck that page in unless I refold it, and I can't do that. Okay, we'll have a look here. As long as it's like inside. All right, it's inside there, wherever it's gonna sit. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. Let's do the pink one. And I'm gonna do that on the back page. And I'm going to do it on, ooh, I just thought of something. I don't think I want it on the back page because, well, I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because I was thinking it was going to get in the way of this flat, but I think it's so weighed down and heavy that it's not going to matter. Oh yeah, and I don't want it down at the bottom. That's right. Okay. Woo! See, just about messed up. I'm going to put it a little bit down from center, okay? I don't want it completely center, but more towards the bottom. There we go. And so I thought you would just kind of, I like to see this little process. I still got to play with that pink page. I just think seeing the barcode is so funny. It cracks me up. Cracks me up. My daughter was thinking, what are you doing, Mom? I sent her a picture of the, and this one I can't pull up either. This one I can pull down a little bit. I have a little bit of wiggle room here to slide that whole page down. There. There, that one sticks way out, and that one sticks out about probably where I prefer. But you know how I can fix that? I can trim it down. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because it's just, it's too much of a tab for me. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Till just now. Playing with this junk has really been, it's really been fun. And that's why the hours just pass so quickly because, you know, I get an idea and then I want to keep playing and playing and playing. And I'm like, oh, it's never going to be done. But like I said, the point is to use it all throughout the year or until it's filled up. And then we'll be done. Okay, there. This signature is finished for now because I have 7. So then I would want to maybe put 3 in the middle and then 2 in the back, I think is the plan. Okay, so right away I'm seeing this green and this green right here, and they work really good together, so I'm going to put this right here. I'm not going to fight it. And this one I'm going to put at the top because the blue one on the other side goes in sort of down here. And now I think, yeah, I definitely don't want to attach to that side. I was just checking because I want to be able to add something over there, whether it be the date, the weather, whatever we're doing with that. So I don't mind losing a little bit of the scallop edge here. It was just to add a little bit of extra color is really what it was for, to tie this green from here over here because this is really dark green. Oops, sorry, not in frame. There we go. Woo! And yeah, super fun. There. And then we have, this one's really pretty. And this one box is in this signature, so then I will put this in the 3rd signature. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Ooh, it's stuck. No, you may not stick to that page. Whoopsies. Didn't glue very carefully, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. Okay. You can see a little bit of green sticking out. That looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Okay, now we are halfway. This is the halfway point in this journal. And I'm kind of thinking I want stars. I think stars would be fun. And then on the last one, I have blue. So I could do blue down here. There's some dark blue here on this background page. And then on this, it's cream. So I think we're going to do blue over here. So stars and blue. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give ourselves a little something fun to play with. And this side has the wood with the owl, which would have been super cute to have those next to each other, wouldn't it, Dove? Oh, let's do a quick before I glue it down. I'm going to get my other signature here because I want to make sure they're not all going to land in the same spot. I know that's probably like, I don't know if that's extreme. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm going to put it down here so it'll overlap with the pink. It's looking really crazy to me. And this one's probably going to stick out pretty far because it's on a longer page, so I got to pull it in a little bit more. Or, right, I can trim. I learned something, I can trim. Okay, and then the back one is going to go on this white page, and this one I'm going to put all the way down at the bottom. Because this is an 8.5 by 11 and my book is 9 tall, so I got about 1/4 inch room of sliding my page up and down. And I also I can totally trim my page. I can take off, you know, an inch or half inch or whatever off of the top of the page and make it even a shorter page and slide this even more, because I don't have anything special on here that I can't just, you know, cut it. I mean, I would have rather have cut down here on the bottom and not lose the top of my flower. So I'm not saying I'm gonna do that. I'm just saying if you wanted to do that, there. That was pretty quick. Look at that. Look how fun that is. Okay, I'm not loving how fat that one is. I was gonna pull it out, and then I got that the fabric purple one there, so that's fun to see. It's just awkward for me to cut that. I'll try to round it because I'm right-handed, so I can only do it one way. I have to turn my thing over. Oh, they all don't have to be the same shape because that's kind of fun too. I mean, I tried. It's homemade. It's a junk journal. It's fun. All right. There. Now I think I'm gonna like it a little better. Okay. You know what this green one reminds me of? A real divider tab. It's glossy like that. It's packaging. Okay, so see, now I'm looking. Oh, let me show you like this. Okay. I'm looking here and I know I'm gonna want this green one down here to fill in the gaps of where this is lining out. And then I'm gonna have this pretty one up here towards the top. So I'm gonna grab my third signature. And we're going to decide where to put it. So the green one's going to go in the back half of it. See this? Oh! Alrighty. It's in the third signature. That's how much I knew about the journal. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This is the middle. Okay. Oh, I just glued 3 in the back. Oh, I had my journal out of order, you guys. Oh, goodness gracious me. Look at that. So there's 3 in the back signature. Well, that changes everything. Look at my tabs now. They are all over the place. Okay, so I still want this green one back in the back half. Oh, that's funny. See, you never know what's going to happen. You turn the camera on, and this one's still going to be somewhat up here. And I didn't want this with the Kleenex box, but maybe that's just better, right? Maybe that just... We use the whole Kleenex box. Okay, so towards the top half of a page, like up here probably somewhere. And I think I'm going to put it on this one because there's nothing else here. I do like it on the purple one though too, but I think there's enough going on here. And there's nothing here yet. Like we haven't even had a plate. I could even put it... Ooh, I think I'm going to put it here because of this deep blue. Yep. I don't know if we're going to see it stick out is the only thing. So let's give this a try. Let's give this a try here and see. Yep, you got to stay because I don't want to glue these without making sure we can see it. I know you just saw me. Okay, 1 second. You know what I should have done? I should have... Wow. I don't know what just happened there. I should have paper clipped the... I should have paper clipped it on there. But I don't have any. I'm looking like, yeah, I need a paper clip. I don't have a paper clip down here. So if I put it on the very edge of that page... Okay. You can still see it. Now let me just... Okay, middle signature, Amber. Middle signature. I want to make sure it gets glued in the right spot. Yeah, right there. Okay. We are good to go. We may glue down now. It's a whole process. You don't have to be that particular with your journal if you don't want to. Some people I watch, Paper Terrace, Jessica, I'm a cool mom lady, and she puts tabs all over, like the sides and the tops, and they're made out of fabric or lace or, you know, paper scraps, ruffles, like page ruffles. Ooh, that'd be fun. Okay, let's not get too excited. 20 minutes. Come on. Come on, Amber. Get it together. I thought this would be a fast video. But, no, having fun. Having fun. Hello. Having fun and throwing a glue bottle, right? That's always good. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, she does it all over the place, and she doesn't care if they overlap, if you can see them or not see them. You know, it's just, I'm I'm different, and that's how I want it in this journal. Now, another journal, I might feel that way. This one is very random feeling, and I think this, for me, gives it a sense of structure, order. Now, this is really flopsy. So that I'm not a fan of, because this is really heavy. And then I'll come back and trim that so they line up a little better. But I don't want that crooked. Okay, as long as it's not crooked, I'm good. Now we're going to go to the back half of the signature for this blue one. Ooh, look at that. That would be perfect right here, but it's a flip out. That isn't going to work on that side. But I could do it on this side, but then I couldn't pull. Oh, it doesn't have to go all the way down to the bottom. I might be able to attach it here. Yeah, because that's the end of the journal. There's nowhere else to put, and this page is too short. So let me just give this a try here, somewhere right here. And okay, middle signature. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? I like that metallic to the front. That's the only one that's double-sided that has a different way looking that way. Yeah, I definitely want that metallic to the front. Okay. Perfect. All right. Right here. I got to get this out of my way. Right where my finger was. Okay, and then I'm going to flip my flap shut here. Somewhere right here. All right. Thank you guys for watching me just have fun. I mean, it really is so much fun. I can't even express to you how fun this is. It's just been so fun. And I think freeing, because I know everybody says there's no rules in junk journaling, and it gets said a lot, but when you make a junk journal out of true junk, like it's just it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother creative freedom, expressiveness. It's junk, so you don't care if it gets wrecked, if you do it backwards or wrong or inside out. Believe me, I've messed up a lot. And I've learned that, hey, there's an easier way to make tabs. I knew that, but I was talking to my daughter and I just got distracted. Okay, this one's bugging me because it's too tall, so I'm going to trim that one down. I'm going to grab my cover and we are going to slip it in. See, this one, I mean, like, we haven't even completely filled this thing, and it's a fatty. There she is. Look how cute. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. Now let me show you the stuff that I made with my daughter on the phone, because it's super adorable. Here is a journal card, a true junk journal card. This is a paint chip card. And then there's the same green packaging from the candy, a little scallop piece from the magazine, the bread tie. Underneath of this is a dryer sheet, another piece of a magazine, and a tea bag. Look at that. That is a true junk. And I think it looks cute. All right. And this one's my favorite. One of my favorites. I put the book on there with the wallpaper from the magazine. And then I backed it with lined paper and a word dot in the background. I also made this one. This one's really fun. I've been saving this. This is an envelope. And I've been saving this dandelion because there's a dandelion in the second signature. And I didn't like that it said water guy on there. And this, I cut this out exact. I didn't have to trim it down or anything. So it got a home there. Like that a lot. Here's my big tag here out of scrapbooking paper pad. And I did a green circle at the top and a word one on the back. And then I did the white tab under here is the bread tie. And that gave it a lot of structure. And then I was like, well, I'm doing them all the same. So I decided to put the rest of the brown strings on top. And so this is really sturdy. And then I added a 1 for fun. Here is an old, huge tea bag. These were huge. And I think there was like 6 in a package. And they were purple. I don't know if you guys can see the edge of that. But that's a beautiful purple along the edge. And this fit in here. And I made this without putting it in here. I didn't know it was going to work. And this is another wallpaper thing with a magazine, Live Beautifully, has the same dryer sheet and then one of these little tassels. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I love it. I think it's so fun, so creative. And coming out of Junkland has been fun. So it's got its own little pocket thing. I think that is so cute. And it looks even good through the pocket. I made this. Here is a Wilton's 30 pack of doilies. And I added a piece of the handle from the gift bag, and then this page from a magazine, See, and it flips up. So that will be fun. And then it's purple in there, so I love that. I didn't cover the back. I like the cupcake, but I was kind of thinking I might either glue it down like this. Or, no, I wouldn't use it like that. I would glue it down like this to a page and have it be a flip up. But then I thought you could also do it like this. And you would flip this piece up for like a little peekaboo, or you could glue this down and have it be a huge tuck. And because you have to glue it somewhere, and then you could flip up this side and have purple with the brownie and just cover up this bottom section here. So I'm thinking I might do it like that, because I think it's fun to see all you can see. Like this is covering up that brownie. Anyways, whenever I get around and play with that, where did I go here? Where did my stuff? Here we go. I'm all mixed up. All right, I made this little window pocket. Oh my gosh, I love this. I was struggling with this one. This was the biggest window pocket thing that I had, and I wanted to put something pretty in there. And so I put these different fabrics in here, and this actually came from the Joann's Black Friday sale ad. So I put that on there. I mounted it on top of an inside of an envelope, and then I have a banner strip, the only banner strip that I saved, which is wood grain, and then I took kitchen off of the Stonewall Kitchen, and I did it twice, so it says kitchen on the back side as well. So that's really fun. I think it's super adorable. I love that it's a little vintage, right? It feels a little vintage. It feels like home. And then pull it out enough that you could see kitchen if you wanted. The last one's a little quirky. Okay, so this one this one's my owl friend. Isn't he adorable? And he's kind of in the shape of an egg, and I've got the tissue paper in the background with the piece of the fabric scrap that says authentic, which is super cute. Then the bread tie tab there, and it's on the back of a paint chip card, and it says Sahara Desert Sand, which this owl is not. He is standing. This is snow. He's standing in snow. I just thought it was funny. And then I backed it with the green. I did that before I added the green tab, so that worked out really good. So anyways, those are some really fun pieces I get to play with and add to the journal. And yeah, I am going to sew our tabs on with the same white thread. I'm going to just go up and down. And then I think hopefully I'll have heard from you guys what to do with the cover, because I'm debating on whether or not I want to sew it in. It's going to make the watercolor option a little bit harder and having to be a little bit more careful without getting on the pages and wrecking them. So I think I will just, unless I've heard from you guys, I'm not sure kind of when these videos are going to roll out. So the one before this one obviously will come out. So I'm hoping, I just have to like wait. I have to wait in real time before I do this part. So I might be just done and just be able to play and decorate. I'm so excited to use this. This would be fun to use on the front too and have it. Anyway, so many choices. So many choices. Thanks so much for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.